And Reese, what a day it's been. Upset alerts blaring all day. In fact, number 9 Notre Dame was on the verge of a tough loss to Virginia, and they also suffered a devastating loss, losing Malik Zaire for the season. But redshirt freshman Deshaun Kaiser stepped in big, connecting with Will Fuller for the touchdown. Notre Dame surviving 34-27. Another great finish was between number 19 Oklahoma and number 23 Tennessee. Sterling Shepard jumping over the defender for the 18-yard TD. Oklahoma with a double OT comeback win, handing the Vols their largest blown lead at home in school history. Number 18 Arkansas versus Toledo. Fourth quarter, Arkansas trailing by 4 with a chance. Brandon Allen, pass incomplete in the end zone. Toledo with the Mac attack and the 16-12 upset win. Number 6 Auburn needing to force OT to stay alive against FCS opponent Jacksonville State. Jeremy Johnson to Peyton Barber. Barber 23 carries, 125 yards. Auburn barely escapes. 27-20 the final in OT. This game over on ESPN. Leonard Fournette, 26 yards, hurdling the defender for the touchdown. LSU, this is their season opener right now, up 21-6 over Mississippi State. Elsewhere in the SEC, Derrick Henry becoming the first SEC player with 3 rushing TDs in his team's first 2 games of the season. Alabama winning 37-10. Game day will be in Tuscaloosa next week as Alabama hosts Ole Miss. And how about Kentucky beating South Carolina 26-22? How about the number 1 team in the country, Ohio State, taking on Hawaii, up big in the fourth quarter. Fumble on the play. Somebody has to come up with it, and that somebody is Von Bell. Runs it into the end zone. Ohio State with their 15th consecutive win, the longest active FBS streak. Michigan, Oregon State, Jim Harbaugh fired up in his first home game at the Big House, fourth quarter. Michigan up 20-7. Devon Smith, 180 yards, a career-high 3 TDs. Michigan wins 35-7. BYU and number 20 Boise State. Tanner Mangum, fresh off his Hail Mary pass last week, connects with Mitchell Juergens for the 84-yard touchdown. This game over on ESPN2, all tied up at 7. A look at some action in the Pac-12. USC back-to-back 50-point games for the first time since posting multiple 50-point streaks in 2005. UCLA, they've won their last 7 games on the road, looking to make it 8 straight against UNLV. Arizona, they've won their last 4 meetings versus Nevada. They've played 3 times the last 4 seasons after not meeting since 1941. And Washington State quarterback Luke Falk records his 2nd career game with 400 passing yards and 4 TDs. That's the Ford Wrap-Up. See you next week.
You've been watching the Ford Wrap-Up, presented by the new 2016 Ford Explorer. Be unstoppable.